That's all in the legends. So obviously a servant must be the Beatrice, like, come on. So it's similar to this situation. Koda, calm down? Oh my god, what an evil look. So we are hiding in the VIP room now. Was it VIP room or was it something else? Okay, that's creepy. Oh my god, Umineko. Let me guess, it's going to be Beato. Okay, my brain just froze. Oh my god, oh my god, please do this. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko Chiru, and we are going to continue the story of the ghost in the VIP room, or just a ghost story of the VIP room. So let's see what Jessica experienced in that room, because it seems like it's going to involve her going into that room, maybe during the night or something, because it's after the conference. So I wonder what happened after the conference. It might be that maybe she saw someone dressed as Beatrice in the VIP room and she thought it's a ghost or something. Like, it's also a possibility, right? So I wonder how it will go. So anyway, let's just not waste any more time and let's just do it, because now this is the most important and interesting part of the story, because the last episode was just the prologue to this thing. So let's do it. Even after the conference ended, I still felt a bit uncomfortable. If Maria had just stayed mad, we would made up with each other and I could have put it all behind me. But since Maria got over it, it felt like I was the only one unsatisfied. Yeah, I can see that.
どうなさいましたか?
ああ、熊沢さんか。いや、別に大したことは。親族のみんなは無事に帰ったかな。
時間通りならもう新島の空港に着かれているでしょう。お嬢様もお疲れ様でございました。
私は何もしてねえぜ。使用人のみんなも本当にお疲れ様。
昨日のマリア様との喧嘩をまだ気にしておられる。
Yeah, pretty much. She's sharp. Kumasawa is sharp.
まあね。
子供の言うことではありませんか。お嬢様ももう高校生なのですから、深く気にすることもないでしょうに。
熊沢さんはマリアのあれ、子供の言うただのザレ言だと思ってる？
ベアトリーチェ様のお話でございますか？
熊沢さんもベアトリーチェ様と来たもんだ。
Yep, like, I mean, yeah, they call her like Sama because she's like the other master of the mansion during the night. That's all in the legends. So obviously they will call her Sama. Also, as I mentioned before, like Beatrice, like, actually never mind. I just wanted to remind you that the letters are sus as fuck. In terms of like who's the Beatrice. Like, since the letters starting to appear since like episode 1, I suspected like servants to like play a role of Beatrice or something. Maybe not instantly, it was like after I made like some notes and stuff, but I realized that every like letter have Sama in it, and literally no one calls Kinzo Sama outside of servants. So obviously a servant must be the Beatrice. Like, come on, that's the way of how they speak about Kinzo. Beatrice is the name of grandfather mistress. The person he's still infatuated with. I realized that as a servant, Kumasawa-san can't speak of her indiscreetly. Still, that's now became the name of the fictitious witch who lived in the mansion. And it's almost normal for people to call her Sama.
ベアトリーチェなんて私たちが森へ行かないよう大人がでっち上げた階段だぜ。それをいつの間にかマリアが面白がって本当にいるかのように振る舞い出しやがった。
そんなことを言っては罰が当たりますよ。
Yeah.
ベアトリーチェ様はいるのですから。
だからさ、そういうのダメなんだよ、生理的に。ジョージ兄さんの話じゃねえけどさ、サンタなんかいるわけねえとまで騒ぎはしねえぜ。だからってサンタが本当にいるわけじゃねえ。
それは間違いですよ、お嬢様。
I mean, if you think about this in like very roundabout around, you can say that Santa exists because someone is bringing the presents, right? We know Santa is not real, but technically Santa still exists. Like, if you bring someone else a present, then you are Santa to them, right? That makes sense. So it's similar to this situation. Batteries don't exist, but can also exist. If that makes sense, right?
はい。万物八百万には神様が宿っておられます。同じようにこの島、このお屋敷にはベア神様と同じくベアトリーチェ様も敬っていれば、何もお嬢様の言うようにいないも同然でしょう。しかし敬いを忘れれば必ずや罰が当たります。これは何もベアトリーチェ様に限ったことではないのですよ。
罰が当たるなんて上等じゃねえか。
Challenging face on, that's so Jessica.
会えるもんなら会ってみてえぜ。
お嬢様、そんな罰当たりではいけませんよ。
お嬢様。
Okay.
本日はお疲れ様
That's a weird transition. I don't know why, but it's weird. It just felt weird that it just transitioned with the, like, thunderstorm. Like that.
シャノンにゴーダさんさ、ベアトリーチェの話は知ってるよな。
まあ存じているといえば存じておりますが、それが何か。
The two looked at each other. Are you conspiring with each other about Beatrice? Goda, are you really in this? Are you not a meme? I swear. Please be a meme. They look like a pair who had just heard a clueless person suddenly utter a forbidden word.
ぶっちゃけ聞くぜ。いるの？そんなお化け。
いるかいないかと言われれば、それはいないでしょうが、多分。
Okay. Probably, huh?
私はきっといらっしゃると思います。
Okay.
どうしているって？会ったことあるの？
直接会ったことがあるわけじゃありませんけど。
Shadow talk in detail about how she would sometimes feel a strange presence or see a silhouette while doing the midnight rounds. Jessica dismissed each example as it was given, saying Sean must have seen it wrong or been mistaken. Makes sense.
ゴーダさんだって会ったことあるわけじゃないだろ？
Let me guess, Jessica will take the night stroll and try to find Beatrice by her own.
しかし、まあ。
He was being very evasive. Goda, why you acting so sus? What's happening? Goda, calm down? Even a man is because Goda was apparently unable to deny the existence of someone he would never met. This really didn't sit well with Jessica. She was herself a resident of this manor. They were acting as though someone else, someone she didn't know, was living there. Of course, she didn't like it.
ちょっと待った。今の話をもう一度。
You haven't met her either, of course. However... Ah!
と言いますと
Okay.
貴賓室の話ですか？
Start out VIP room. Father Shaman had been recounting several ghost stories about batteries. One of those drew attention from Jessica, okay?
そうそう。面白いぜ。
Goda and Shaman glanced at each other. They hadn't been trying to talk about anything cool.
貴賓室には午前2時に入ってはいけないですか？
Okay.
午前2時にはベアトリーチェ様が貴賓室にお戻りになるので近づいてはいけないですか？
That's
そう
new.
そうそれそれ。面白いぜ。どの話もベアトリーチェらしきものを。
Is Jessica going to this room at 2 a.m.?
その話は違うぜ。午前2時に貴賓室に行けばベアトリーチェ様にお会いできるってわけだ。
それはどうでしょう。
Huh.
お嬢様、ベアトリーチェ様を悪く言った使用人にはたたりがあると言われています。
The servants. Okay, so you say the servants and Kumasawa is like in general if you speak ill. I wonder if it's just like random stuff or it's like actually relevant to anything. Like Goda says, it's about servants, and Kumasawa is like about general. Maybe Goda is like keeping in darkest anyway. Huh. Goda, which is it? Are you involved or not? God damn it.
ましてや、貴賓室はベアトリーチェ様の
You must be involved somehow. You probably don't know the whole truth or something. You're probably being used somehow. Maybe forced to do stuff. Like, there's no way he's not involved. He must be involved somehow.
いくらお嬢様でもそれはおよしになられた方が。
貴賓室って今は鍵がかかってるんだっけ？鍵は？
鍵はキーボックスにあったでしょうか。
多分源氏様がご自分の席にしまわれていると思います。
Okay.
マスターキーでも開くんでしょ？
Oh my god, what an evil look. She'll be like, hey, borrow me the master key.
貸してよ。
God damn it.
そういうわけには
お嬢様、好んで不吉な場所に近づくことはありません。
Goda knows something. Goda so don't want her to go there to discover a truth or something. I swear.
おいおい、人の家を勝手に不吉にするんじゃねえぜ。とにかく私は決めた。マスターキーが貸せないなら貴賓室の鍵はあるでしょ？貸して。
お嬢様。
To Jessica, it was the two expressions that felt most like an ill omen than anything else did. It wasn't the witch or the VIP room that felt foreboding to Jessica. It was them, Maria and the others who believed in witches. In the end, Jessica forced them to agree, and she made them bring her the key to the VIP room.
ベアトリーチェが本当に貴賓室に現れるかどうか肝試しをしたというわけか。
Makes sense.
そんなとこだぜ。しかし私は何を意地になってたんだろうな。
Yeah, he was so fixated about stealth.
年派もいかないマリアとの喧嘩を引きずってたに違いない。
So what happened? Did you actually saw someone or not? That's my question. Because now two people know that you will definitely go to this room at 2 a.m. So whoever is dressing as Beatrice should not go there tonight. Probably. Right? To keep like identity secret. Unless they will, and they will play it off like we wanted to play a prank on you, so we just went to this room and dressed someone as the Beatrice. Of course, the weather just had to be terrible on that particular night. To be honest, I started to regret it. Sticking my nose into something so pointless. But I already said so much, and even borrowed the key from them. I couldn't just go to Shannon the next day, let her ask me how it went, and answered, well, I got scared, so I gave up, hehe. That would be pathetic. Normally, I go to sleep before long 2 AM. Not me. If mom found me wandering the corridors at that time of night, she would definitely yell at me. So I waited in my room, staring at the hands of the clock as it ticked closer to the 2 AM. Outside the rain was incredible and the wind strong. The swaying, rustling trees were particularly creepy. I'd complained to Sharon and Goda about making up ghost stories for my house. But I was starting to feel, though they had a bit of a place after all. Well, it's creepy at night. The Urushimi mansion is huge. Honestly, I can think of the entire mansion as my own house. As mom says, the hallways of the Urushimi mansion should be treated like the public roads. In other words, my room is my part of the home. It's part of my home. The hallways and rooms I don't usually enter outside. So while part of me felt that this VIP room ghost story was ridiculous, the other part of me was creeped out that it kept trying to convince itself that the first part of me was right. 10 to 2. If I want to greet 2 AM inside the VIP room, I need to have already gone in the before then. Before then.
行くか。悪いが、私も意地だぜ。
Nothing going to happen. I know that. I'll just be... It will be just stupid waste of time for a few minutes. I have a feeling like something will actually happen. I touched the doorknob to the door of my room and was startled by how unpleasantly cold it was. As long as I stayed in this room, I could laugh off anything. After all, this was my room. But it wouldn't be like that in the hallway. That's outside my territory. In the doorknob, the barrier between the two was ice cold. Idiot. Are you scared of me? You aren't taking Shannon Goda's or maybe Kumasawa's gossip seriously, are you? I'll prove it. There's nothing strange in the VIP room. The corridor was only dimly lit. The hallways were brighter before lights out. But to avoid wasting her energy or something like that, we kept the lights to the minimum at night. So even though I was inside my own house, it was very obviously the middle of the night there. If mom found out that I was wandering around a time like this to do the test of courage in the VIP room, which I'm not supposed to go in, I would get a lot of trouble. To make sure she didn't find out, I tried to hide my breathing and my footsteps, like a ninja. So the silence felt unbelievably loud. Even though it was so quiet, the eerie sound of the wind was loud in my ears. The sound of the twigs rustling, the sound of some pillar in this old mansion creaking, was the sound like a big tapping against glass. Though it was so quiet, all of the little suspicious sounds felt obnoxiously loud. Am I an idiot? Why couldn't I have brought a flashlight at least? A flashlight to use inside my own home? It's even more idiotic. I mumbled this to myself, hoping it would drown out the sound of the wind just a little. Then I saw it. The door to the VIP room. The VIP room was supposedly reserved for the important guests. But as far as I know, it had never been used. None of the guests who came into this mansion had ever been given the right to use this room outside of episode 2. Though I'd been clutching the key all this time, it didn't feel warm at all. The icy metal tormented me ruthlessly. Maybe that was a warning. If you go back to your comfortable room and hide in your bed, the night will pass like any other.
バカにすんじゃねえぜ。ここまで来て今さら引き下がれるかってんだ。
The key had been freezing in my hand, urging me to turn back. But the keyhole made no further attempt to stop me. Okay. So we are hiding in the VIP room now. All that's left is to turn the knob. Okay. Eternal chains. Okay. I was like, holy whoa, that's creepy. All that's left is to turn the knob, open the door, and I'll be inside the VIP room. It's not like I've never been in the VIP room. Long ago, when I would often play hide and seek and go exploring, this room that I rarely entered, it seems unusual and exciting. However, I got in trouble for going in and was told that this room was important, so one mustn't enter without reason. Also, if you think about this, everyone in the Ushiromiya says the same thing about this VIP room. Like, it cannot be, like, it should be not opened and stuff. This is like, if like this is just a story made by like servants and stuff, then why would like Natsuhi, Kraus, Rudolph, everyone just like obey this? Like, why Kraus wouldn't just enter this room or something and check it out? Because, well, there's a legend about this. Maybe he just wanted to be cool with the story. Same with Natsuki. She like don't believe in Beatrice and stuff, and she's like, she could just enter this room and be like, yeah, there's nothing. But they all actually go with this. This is interesting, actually. That's important rule. Yeah. After that, they made a rule of locking up unused rooms, and I couldn't go in anymore. So it's probably been several years since I last went into the VIP room. In fact, it might be more than a decade. The inside of the room is probably different from how it was when I knew of it. Come to think of it, even then, I felt that there was something unsettling about this room. I don't know why, but this particular scene with this music and this door in darkness, I have like flashbacks from Fenomeno. It's like short novel that I've read. It's like 4 or 5 episodes, I think. You can check on my channel. It's about like paranormal ghosts stuff, mystery, discovery things. It's really unsettling, but it was cool as hell. Slowly, I pushed the door open. It was light, and even after I let go of it, it kept opening by itself, as though beckoning me in. Wow, that's creepy. Beyond it was the darkness, as thick and heavy as ink. Even the dim light seeped in front of the corridor seems bright in contrast. Swallowing hard, I stuck my head in, feeling about for the light switch next to the doorway. That was horribly unnatural and awkward way to do it. All I really had to do was step inside and search for the switch from there. Unwilling to take even a single step into the room, I timidly stuck just my arm into the darkness and felt along the wall. And nothing happened. Okay. Okay, well, that was easy. Great. The switch, which was hardly ever used, felt stiff and lifeless. However, once the light turned on, the darkness vanished in an instant. And there, exactly as it had been, as though not a thing had changed all these years, was the VIP room. The curtain and bed cover might have been slightly different, and maybe chairs, and maybe the chairs, the like had changed too. Still, if I had put it into words, I would call it the feel. The stiff, lifeless feel of this room hadn't changed. If I hung around here, someone might find me. I would rather not have my mom find me here. I read it myself, and thought I hadn't been able to bring myself to enter this room when the lights out. I finally entered. Cool, it's empty. As soon as I closed the door, I felt a perceived suffocation sensation. I just thought about... wait. I forgot, like, about episode 4. I need to probably check this. But probably will be faster if you remind me in the comments. Where did Jessica and Canon hide? In like episode... It was episode 3 actually. In episode 3 when Ivatris tried to kill them. Or kill Jessica actually. Did they hide in the VIP room? Was it VIP room or was it something else? I think it was VIP room that they hide in. After behind the curtain. Right? I think it was VIP room. I might be wrong. So it would be cool if you can like remind me of this in the comment actually. As soon as I closed the door, I felt a perceived suffocation sensation. Alright, I've shut myself in the VIP room. Come out, Beatrice. I looked around the room, but I couldn't see any clock. I'm not in the habit of wearing a watch around the house. Damn. Now I'm not sure what time it is. Still, I know it's only a few minutes at most. I tried to suppress my desire to use going to get a clock as excuse to run away from this place. Even so, just standing around like this was boring. When I look around, searching for something to sit on, I found something strange. Okay. Okay, this is creepy as fuck. That doll is creepy as fuck. What the... Okay, that's creepy. It had been placed on the side table next to the bed. If this room had been used often by someone, I'd have thought it was just one of their personal belongings. But there was no one living in this room. So it's impossible for this to belong to the room's owner. What the fuck? It did look like an offering. A small French doll was sitting on the side table. The doll hair was gold. He was wearing a black dress. Just who managed to find this doll and where? There's no doubt that someone placed the doll here to symbolize Beatrice. Does that mean this doll is supposed to be the owner of this room or something? And, as though it was the offering to that owner, there sat a small plate with several cookies and wrapped chocolates. What the hell? It was all set out neatly. There was no dust piled up on the doll. If there was, both the doll and the offering were being taken care of on a regular basis by the servants and kept in good condition along with the rest of the room. Taken care of? No, it was more than that. Doing like an offering. No, like some sort of worship. A prayer saying, please don't curse us. I mean, it looks pretty cursed to me. So while the doll was eerie enough by itself, psychologically, it was even more unnerving to think about how it must have been kept safe and worshipped in a place like this. Damn, we have little occult shrine in the VIP room. I didn't expect it to have like actual occult shrine. I mean, it's like Kinzo interesting. Like, it's like in the Kinzo interest to do occult stuff, but he's dead. So we have this. What?
たたらないでくださいって柏手でも撃つのかよ。
Jessica forced herself to look away from the bizarre doll. She couldn't bring herself to sit on a bed that wasn't hers. Then again, she didn't really feel like sitting down in the chair either. She had lost any desire on sit on anything in this room. Wondering about aimlessly, I peeked out the window with the gaps in the curtains to stare at the dark, rainy night. What the hell am I doing? Hanging about in the VIP room this late just because that fight with Marias is still eating me at me. This is being stupid. I'm disappointed in myself. Batteries, huh? Just when did that strange witch start living in this mansion? Grandfather always yelling about Beatrice. Since it's apparently the name of his dead mistress, people started talking about how her ghost must have haunted this mansion. Yeah, it is the name of his dead mistress, but the one he calls is actually Cuvadorian Beatrice, as I made a few episodes ago, based on like how he speaks and calls and the timeline. Like, and he wants forgiveness and stuff, so he always calls the Cuvadorian one. Probably. Now I'm not sure again. Oh my god, Umineko. Can't you make this like easier so I can be sure about stuff? There's that kid's horror story about the witch in the forest, which might be the ghost story made by the adults to stop the kids from going in there. The portrait grandfather had hung in April was really striking, and there was also that weird epitaph. The creepy words on that, which sounded like some sort of ritual with human sacrifices, made the name of the Beatrice seem all more unnerving. At some point, those stories mixed together, and I now say that the witch Beatrice exists. I don't believe in Beatrice, because I know this is just a fictional person, made by the fusion of the few horror stories. The Beatrice, who was grandfather's mistress, probably did exist. Probably. That's a good call, Jessica. But she wasn't a witch. Also, good call? The story of the witch of the forest was made up by the adults to prevent their kids from getting lost in the woods. Not a good call, but I can see why you're going with this. Yeah. But that was just a made-up story, not reality. In fact, I've heard that kids were once threatened about wolves living in the forest. Yeah, and Cuvadorian Beatrice thought about these wolves as well. And Rudolph mentioned them as well. Apparently, the kids realized that wolves couldn't exist on the island, so it was changed to the witch. When the portrait was hung, that once vague character suddenly had a face, and people acted as though she's been around since long ago. That's right, it's all a ghost story. Someone made a fiction. And Maria calls Beatrice's best friend. The servants worship her like the household shrine. I just don't get it. It creeps me out. Phone call? Okay. So they knew that Jessica is going to be in the VIP room, and now they're calling the VIP room because they know that she's here. Let me guess, it's going to be Beato, right? Or whatever person is playing Beato. The sudden ring of the phone made me jump so hard I thought my heart would explode. It was a phone on the bedside table across from the one with the doll. It was ringing noisily. However, I was only surprised by the first ring. By the time it rang 3 times, I'd regained my cool enough to grumble about this being a prank done by someone trying to scare me. If I rushed to pick it up, I'd probably hear some laughing at me saying, "Were you scared?" I thought about ignoring it instead, but it kept ringing incessantly. It's pretty loud sounds to have going on, and on this late at night. If Mom somehow managed to hear it from her room, I'm screwed. Okay.
Hey,
So you just
取るぜ。
decided to pick it up because you don't want to deal with Natsuhi.
ああ、驚いたとでもいやいいんだろ。
Also still, where's Leon in this backstory, Jessica? I told this in the previous episode. Where's Leon in this backstory? I decided to pick up the receiver. I would just say that surprised me, wahaha, and maybe follow that with looks like Beatrice didn't show up after all. After all, this is my victory in a sense.
もしもし。
It's going to be someone you don't know, at least you don't recognize the voice of. But we know that the voice can be altered. Okay, my brain just froze. What? Maria's calling at 2 a.m. to the Ushiromiya mansion, to the VIP room to talk with Beato? What? I guess Rosa is away in like her business trip or something right now. What? Okay, this is getting weird. What Jessica will say about this? Is she going to play Beatrice's role now? Or she's going to be like, "Hey Maria, it's me, Jessica, it's not Beato." She's going to destroy Maria's dreams even more, or she's going to play as the Beatrice. And that will like annoy her even more because she had to pretend to be someone she thinks don't exist.
マリア？
Wow, are we playing Happy Maria? Wow. I don't get it. Did I heard it wrong? Why would Maria be calling here?
もしもし？
この間は楽しいお歌を聴かせてくれてありがとう。
It really sounds like she's... Oh my god, Jessica is going to be so freaking confused. I'm confused as well. It sounds like Maria is speaking with Beato in this room on like constant basis. It sounds like it's like normal thing for Maria to do. It's not like just like she randomly decided to do that. It's like, yeah, I speak with her like every night or like from time to time. No big deal. Yo! Okay. That can serve as kind of like a proof. I mean, it's not as the proof because Maria still don't know who the person on the other side of the phone is. This person can just call themselves Beatrice, right? And it's not necessarily the witch. And Maria is just being tricked. But still, she talks with someone in the VIP room. It's 2 a.m. And it's normal for her. Oh god. What's she going to sing? The voice, the intonation, the manner of speech, all of it clearly belonged to Maria. But what she's talking about all by herself? I just kept on talking happily as I stood there, stunned and unable to interrupt. Yeah, I was always thinking that Maria is speaking with, like, no one, just to herself. And now you can see that she's actually speaking with Beato. Wow, Jessica's mind just got like blown away. Oh god, this is... Oh my god, flashbacks from episode 1. Ah! That's a bloody scene. Eventually Maria started singing an old familiar kid song that even I knew. I don't get it.
マリア、もしもし？ちょっと待てよ。歌うのやめろよ。なんなんだよ。わけがわかんねえぜ。もしもし？
The voice, the lights, everything disappeared. Okay. In the pitch black, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't tell what was happening. Someone just cut off the electricity. The moment she started questioning Maria. I don't get it. What's going on? Stakes? Why Sisters of Purgatory are here? What the fuck? What happened?
何？今の。
What? Does being in darkness really slow us humans down so much? I know it's dark, but I really do have absolutely no idea what just happened. What was that shuffling sound just now? I'm not sure, I can't explain it. It was loud sound like someone crawling out of bed. I wouldn't say something as non-committal as I felt like I heard it. I wouldn't say something as vague as I sensed the presence. Okay, my prediction is that the doll is missing. So, basically in this room right now, there's someone inside this room. Either under bed, in the closet, behind curtain, whatever the place. Under the floor, whatever. She's not a detective. And this person just like snatched the doll and hides in the moment when the darkness appeared. Because if you have like lights out, suddenly, then you see basically nothing. If you enter the room slowly and you get adjusted to this, to the darkness, then you can see things. If it just suddenly goes down, you see just pitch black, nothing else, because your eyes are not adjusted to this. So, full body person can just like snitch some stuff and just go away with this. I definitely heard it, right next to me, clearly. However, there was no change to the bed. No one had been sleeping there in the first place, and the sheets were still perfectly straight. Someone had crawled out of the bed and had laughed in a creepy voice before leaving the room. Oh, so someone like went from like under the bed, snitched the doll, because I still assume the doll is missing. That would make it creepy, and go away. Or cookies. Oh yeah, or cookies. That's what it felt like. Felt like. I'm here and the bed's here. I'm not only in the same room, I'm right next to it. So why I'm so unsure? What happened just a few seconds ago? I gripped the receiver, which had gone completely silent, and waited there alone, unable to move, in a quiet room that seems exactly identical to the one I had first entered. Huh? What? If nothing had changed since the beginning, I could just pretend that the last minute or so didn't happen. However, if something had changed, that would be proof that something really did happen.
なんだよ。
Yeah,
なんでねえんだよ。
so it is yeah, so the doll is gone. Yep. Did it fall to the floor? No, it's not there. No matter where I look from, what angle, it's not there. Though the offering plate with the cookies and chocolate is still there. The thing they were being offered to. the doll is gone. Yep, that's just as expected. So someone just went through from under the bed, snatched the doll during that little outbreak, and run away through the room with this. Through the door. That makes perfect sense now. It makes, yeah. Easy trick. Easy trick.
嘘だ。
But still, it would look like, to someone like Jessica, it probably looks like the doll just came to like life basically, and just like the doll is just like Chucky running around the mansion murdering people. Yeah, maybe that's the like Beato's secret. Maybe Beato is just like Chucky doll with a knife. Then what just happened? Chucky trees? As the battery sema doll, supposed to have crackled out loud and left the room. No, that crawling sound was too loud to have been made by the doll. It was noisy sort of sound, like a kid playing with a blanket and using it as escape. Then what? As the battery sema doll supposed to have turned into human and then ran crackling from the room.
嘘。
That's a cool story. Okay, that's a cool ghost story. Holy shit, that's like... That would scare me as fuck. No wonder she's like that. After that, nothing happened. And the doll disappeared, and nothing has changed. In the VIP room, that had remained completely unchanged, and was filled only with the sound of the wind and rain. I stood there, too shocked to move. Good question, actually. Never thought about this. Did you ever saw this doll again? Probably not, because if it would be like coming back to the VIP room, and she probably never went back there again, because that was like traumatic as hell.
物陰からベッドの下まで探したさ。
Well, yeah, if that's like Chucky with the knife, then yeah, it's probably hiding under your bed.
それこそ中に入り込んでまで。でも見つからなかった。
一体あの部屋で何があったと考えてる？
ベアトリーチェ様のたたりなんて思いはしねえぜ。あるいは使用人の誰かのいたずらだったかもしれねえ。
Yeah.
いたずら？
マリアの声はあらかじめカセットテープにでも取ってあって。
Okay. Okay, that's a good way of thinking. Didn't thought about this.
それを午前2時ちょうどに電話して再生ボタンを押した。そしてほどほどのところで配電盤か何かで停電させた。
Yeah.
それからあらかじめ貴賓室のどこかに隠れてた誰かが気持ち悪く笑いながら人形を持って出て行った。
Okay, so her like line of reasoning is exactly the same as mine. Okay.
そう考えりゃ辻褄は合うぜ。
釈然とはしてないようだな。
そりゃそうだろう。
I mean, it happened next to her, so her like judgment is clouded.
だってこれが私を脅かすためのいたずらだとしたら大掛かりが過ぎるぜ。
They made Maria sing beforehand and recorded it. Then someone called the VIP room and replayed the recording. And someone waited until exactly the right time and tripped the breaker for the VIP room. And turned off the power of the VIP room. I have to go to the basement. There's a breaker box down in the boiler room. There's no phone downlighter. So you needed a different person to play back Maria's tape. Like, multiple servants are in this, so what's the problem? And you would need another person to hide in the VIP room and crackle before leaving, so at least 3 people. Genji, Kumasawa, Shannon, Kanon, Goda. We have like literally 5 people, just servants. Just how long would this last person have to hide in the VIP room beforehand? How long would they have to hide in the pitch black VIP room, under the bed for example, waiting to scare Jessica, who might or might not come? They knew she will come.
あるわけもねえぜ。でもよ、
She made it clear.
人間のいたずらだと考えて、それだけの人間が緻密に示し合わせて私を驚かせるためだけに何時間も暗闇で待ち構えてたって考え、私はよっぽど薄気味悪いぜ。
同感だな。いっそたたりの方がマシだ。そのことを後日使用人たちには聞いたのか？
聞いたってとぼけるに決まってるぜ。
Yeah.
それに最低3人だぜ。あの日は源氏さんと郷田さんと熊沢さんとシャノンの4人が泊まってた。
So there was no canon. Okay. At that time.
そのうちの3人があんな薄気味悪いいたずらに加担したってのか？わけわかんねえ。だから私は聞けなかった。
True. It had been a strange experience for her, but it wasn't something completely impossible for humans to do. Yeah. Even so, it really must have been more unnerving to imagine a large number of people planning to carefully just to scare Jessica. It's no surprise that she found it scarier than Patrick's curse.
今でも使用人たちがお前をはめたと信じてるか？
いや、多分ビビっちまった私の勘違いなんだよ。きっと人形はどこかに転げ落ちて、私がたまたまそれを見つけられなかっただけなんだ。
Simple explanation.
すべて気のせいだったと言いたいのか？
人形が消えた以外何の変化も証拠もない。マリアにも後日聞いたけど、歌のことも電話のことも知らないと言われた。
Okay.
とぼけたのか本当に知らないのかはわからないけれど、とにかくあの晩のあの出来事は
But that thing is creepy.
確かにあったと言い張ってるだけで何も証明することができない。
皮肉だな。たとえお前が本当にベアトリーチェに会ったと言っても、それを証明できないのと同じだ。
しばらくはショックだったけど、時間が経ってあれは臆病な私が落雷か何かで一瞬だけ停電したのにびっくりして、庭木の枝がちぎれてバサバサ落ちろと誤解したんじゃないかなって思えるようになった。
笑い声は？
変な鳥の鳴き声とか、とにかくそう聞こえてしまう何かの聞き間違いだったかもしれねえ。私は強がってるだけで、本当は信じられないくらい臆病だったんだ。
Nah, I wouldn't tell that.
だからあんなことがあったように誤解してしまったんだ。
I mean, it was like creepy room with a creepy doll and just lights went out suddenly with Maria singing creepy songs. So yeah, like everyone would be coward in the situation, I guess.
そう考えるようにしてあの晩のことを忘れようと自分に強く言い聞かせた。
すべては闇の中か。
人間忘れようと思えば結構できるもんだよな。以来ベアトリーチェという言葉を聞くたびに嫌な気持ちがこみ上げる。でもそれを顔に出さないように努めてる。
Huh. Okay.
おしまい。私に話せるのはこの程度の話だけだぜ。
That was a very cool story. I
情
like
けない
it.
話だから誰にも内緒に。
So if anything, it's just giving us like either the perspective of Jessica just imagining the whole thing, or we have actually the clue about at least 3 servants being together with the culprit.
私がビビリだったって誰にも知られたくねえからな。
わかった。最後に。
貴賓室のことで？
違う。食堂でのことだ。
Dining hall?
食堂？
お前の階段の直前の親族会議の日、食堂には 親族全員
Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, Willard, you are fucking genius. Please, please ask her about Leon. That's the thing I was like wondering. Oh my god, oh my god, please do this.
ああ、当時はまだバトラーは戻ってなかったけど。
Okay, so this is during the 6 years. By the way, okay, thank you for like establishing a bit of timeline.
それ以外は全員いたよ。もちろん、じいさまは除くぜ。
Okay.
演者は腹痛で空席だったな。
Uh-huh.
それはお前の隣の席だな。
そうだぜ。
それはお前の右の席だったか。
That should be Leon's, right? More important person than you in the family conference hierarchy.
そうだぜ。右の席だよ。それが何か？
Yep. Yep, they're realizing this. Oh my god, I was right calling this in the previous episode.
あれ？おかしいな。どうして？
Fuck yeah! Leon doesn't exist in your backstory.
十分だ。無理に考えるな。頭痛になら。
Willard, shut up. I will think about this as much as I want.
どうしたんだいジェシカ。
Your freaking imagination of this whole freaking world. Like, who the hell are you? Bert, who did you create it? Who the hell is that?
何を悩んでるんだ
This person doesn't make sense.
いや、その右。
Yeah!
おかしなジェシカ。どうビル。ジョージ兄さんやジェシカに何か聞けました？
まずまずだ。
Yeah, a bit of useful things.
ベアトリーチェの会談はなかなか面白かった。
階段？どんな話ですか？
午前2時の貴賓室にベアトリーチェの亡霊が現れるという話だ。なかなかおっかない話だったぞ。
初耳です。誰が言い出した話か知りませんけど、仮にも当主様の恩人を階段にしてしまうなんて失礼な話ですね。
模範解答だな。
何か？
リオンは碑文はわかるか？
碑文？何の話です？
Okay, Leon don't know about the epitaph. This is weird as fuck as well. Considering like epitaph is on display for 2 years.
ベアトリーチェの肖像画のとこ。
すみません。何のことかさっぱり。
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。
何ですか？それは。
Leon makes zero sense in this story.
いや、この世界には
Leon is just like one huge like nonsense. Why are you here? Like, Bern, who are you trying to represent with Leon? Why you put cat box inside the cat box and created this thing? How can this help figure stuff out to you? You just made it more complicated.
肖像画はあるのに碑文はねえのか。
Wait.
玄関ホールに掲げられてるベアトリーチェの大きな肖像画は私だってもちろん知っています。
Or this world doesn't have a epitaph at all. Okay, that might be the case because this is like different game. Didn't thought about this? Actually? Okay. What? Why it have no epitaph? What changed? What's the difference between epitaph and this place? What's the difference? I guess Leon is a difference. And Butler. Like, we can say like, Leon is like, Leon appearance is changed for everything. Basically, Leon exists, Butler don't exist. Leon exists, epitaph don't exist. Butler exists, epitaph exists. It's pretty much something like that. It's like this correlation.
しかし碑文の話はわかりません。何の話です？
面白い違いだ。
Yeah, that's a big difference.
リオンはずっと六軒島で暮らしてきたな。
無論です。それが何か？
子供の頃、森には近づくなと脅されてたはずだ。
ええ。迷子になって危ないから、決して近づくなと昔から。
Okay, so nothing about the witch, just that would be lost.
森には魔女が出ると。
魔女？何の話です？
My brain is frying right now. What? Everyone speaks about witch in the forest and wolves. And you are just like in total like oblivion and like void in this. What? Why?
黄金の魔女にして六軒島
It's like-
の支配者。
Okay, another correlation. Leon exists, Butler don't exist. Leon exists, Epitaph don't exist. Leon exists, Witch of the Forest don't exist. Is Leon representing this all, like all of them? Or something? But why would you like represent... Like, did you just, like, did Ben just like smash all these things into one person? Is Leon supposed to be like Witch of the Forest, Epitaph, and Butler in one person? Or something? Why? How? What? It makes no sense.
ベアトリーチェ。
ベアトリーチェはおじい様の恩人です。それを魔女だか妖怪だかのように扱うのは少々失礼かと思います。
魔女のベアトリーチェは知らないと。
黄金と共に潜水艦でやってきたベアトリーチェと隠し屋敷で育ったその娘の話は知っていますよ。あなたと一緒にさっき知ったではありませんか。
But we also learned about the witch from Maria, for example.
それがいつ魔女になったんです？
なるほど。そうきたか。では、森に入ると何が出ると脅された。
森には狼が住んでる。
Yeah, that's the story we remember.
魔女でなく、狼か。なるほどな。面白い。
私は面白くありません。何の話です？魔女って何のことですか？
こっちの話だ。最後にもう一つ聞きて。
どうぞ。
親族会議の食堂で、お前の右には誰が座る？
Yeah.
私の向かいは妹のジェシカ。
Okay.
その次の序列はエヴァおばさんの息子になります。
So George.
だからジョージ兄さんですけれど、それが何か？
なるほどな。紛らわしく入り混じってやがる。
Yeah. Why is Leon on the opposite side? Not next to Jessica. What? Why? Family conference. You are fucking ridiculous.
だが、面白い。
私には全然さっぱりですが。
Obviously, you have no clue. You are a freaking piece made by Bear mashing together like bunch of things. You make zero sense, Leon. Like extremely zero sense. Also, here's the culprit. So we're going to solve episode 7 in next episode, I guess.
わかったんですか？
Well, let's just save it. Oh my god, what an episode. That was crazy. I love that. So yeah, a lot of things happened. Leon makes zero logical sense. Why Ben created Leon? Why put Leon in the story? Meanwhile, getting rid of Epitaph, Butler, Witch of the Forest, And also leaving the memories of the witch inside of the other people? What? Well, that will be it for this episode. Thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, we'll see who the culprit is of at least this part, I guess. Like, who killed Beatrice? That's the question for the will, essentially, made by Burn. So we'll see who killed her, what we'll think about. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. So thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for joining for this episode. And I will see you in the next one. So thanks once again. And for the Pocket Watch is going out.